today on Rappler. Former President Rodrigo Duterte is accused of inciting to sedition and unlawful utterances. Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo questions a Chinese expert about the huge presence of Chinese Coast Guard ships in Ayungin Shoal. Top Catholic schools insist on celebrating the 1986 EDSA People Power anniversary, defying the Marcos administration's exclusion of the holiday. A Delta Airlines plane flips upside down while landing in Toronto, Canada. And P-pop girl group Bini will kick off its world tour in 14 locations across the globe. Former President Rodrigo Duterte faces a new criminal complaint for allegedly threatening senatoriables during a public speech. Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group Chief Nicolas Torre III says he filed complaints of inciting to sedition and unlawful utterances with the Department of Justice. The complaint stems from Duterte's remarks at the PDP Laban campaign launch on February 14, where he joked about killing 15 senators to ensure his Senate candidate seats.
Ngayon, marami kasi sila, ano dapat ang gawin natin? Patayin natin yung mga senador ngayon para mabakante. Kung makapatay tayo ng mga 15 na senador, pasok na tayo lahat.
Torre argues such statements cannot be dismissed as a joke and must be taken seriously. The DOJ will now assess the complaint and will move to preliminary investigation if it finds enough evidence. Duterte is no longer immune to lawsuits since he's no longer president. Torre, a former Davao Region Police Chief, is the same general who led the arrest of Duterte ally and alleged trafficker Apollo Quiboloy. Philippine Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo asks a former Chinese ambassador to Manila why is there such a huge presence of China Coast Guard vessels around Ayungin Shoal.
That shoal is only 70 nautical miles from Philippine territory, yet it's hundreds of miles away from Hainan Island. Why are there so many Chinese Coast Guard ships there? Is it their territory?
In a panel at the Munich Security Conference with former Chinese Foreign Affairs Vice Minister and former Ambassador Fu Ying, Manalo also refuted Beijing's claim that the Philippines promised to remove the BRP Sierra Madre from Ayungin Shoal. In August 2023, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. emphasized that no agreement existed, adding, if it did, he said, quote, I rescind that agreement as of now. Fu also claims the 2016 Hague arbitral ruling was still open to challenges.
It's clear that the arbitral award of 2016 is legally binding. It's part of international law, and our only hope is that one day China can abide by the arbitral ruling. It would certainly ease tensions.
China is a signatory to UNCLOS.
Top Catholic schools in the Philippines declare February 25, the 39th anniversary of the 1986 EDSA People Power Revolution, a non-working day. This despite the Marcos government downgrading it to a special working day. The Dominican-run University of Santo Tomas announces no classes and work on February 25, emphasizing the values of integrity, justice, and freedom. The Catholic schools around EDSA Ortigas, which are part of the EDSOR consortium, say on Monday, February 17, they had agreed to celebrate the date as a special non-working holiday despite Malacanang's move to downplay the historic event. De La Salle, Philippines expresses similar sentiments, highlighting the importance of remembering the people's victory in reclaiming their rights. The commemoration of the 1986 uprising, which ousted dictator Ferdinand E. Marcos, has been subdued during the 3-year presidency of his son, Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
A Delta Airlines regional jet flips upside down upon landing at Canada's Toronto Pearson Airport on Monday, February 17. The landing happened during windy weather following a snowstorm, injuring 18 of the 80 people on board. The CRJ-900 aircraft, operated by Delta's Endeavour Air subsidiary, carried 76 passengers and 4 crew members. Passenger John Nelson posted a video of the aftermath on Facebook, showing a fire engine spraying water on the plane that was lying belly up on the snow-covered tarmac. He later told CNN there was no indication of anything unusual before landing.
P-pop girl group Bini is set to do its Biniverse World Tour 2025 across 14 locations following a sold-out concert at the Philippine Arena on February 15. The tour will kick off in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates on May 18, followed by a stop in London, United Kingdom on May 25. A major portion of the tour will take place in the United States. The tour will wrap in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. Pre-sale tickets will be available for Bini Global exclusive members starting on February 18 at 10 a.m. for Blooms in London and Dubai, and on March 3 at 10 a.m. for those in North America. Bini debuted in June 2021 with members Aya, Colette, Joanna, Maloy, Gwen, Stacy, Mika, and Sheena. It is known for hits Cherry on Top, Carrera, and Pantropico.
And that's today's wrap with Cara Oliver. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.